Japanese encephalitis. Japanese encephalitis, its main vector is Culex mosquito, and the virus responsible for Japanese encephalitis is Group B arbovirus that belongs to Flaviviridae, and it is mainly a zoonotic disease. And man is considered the incidental host because it affects man incidentally only. So in man, it is a dead end infection. So epidemiological determinants are Japanese encephalitis is endemic in 21 states of India roughly. So what are these endemic states? One is mainly Bihar belt, that constitute Bihar, UP on the other side, West Bengal on the other side, Jharkhand on the other side, and Assam. All these constitute the Bihar belt. Then Haryana, then in the southern part Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So these are the endemic states where Japanese encephalitis is prevalent. Next is Japanese outbreak is mostly cyclical. Cyclic outbreak is there that comes from between 2 to 15 years cycle. So what are the host factors? So this is a human. So it can spread from the mosquito to human, mosquito to pig, or mosquito to the birds. So there is a pig mosquito pig cycle and a bird mosquito bird cycle. Human is a incidental host. So what are the host factors? So pig is the amplifying host, and man is the incidental host, or it is a dead end host. Bird is the ardate bird or egrets, it's a maintaining host, and the vector is Culex mosquito. Two varieties of Culex mosquito are responsible. One is Culex tritianoricis, and second is Culex vaishnui. So the mode of transmission is mosquito bite, and it is a seasonal mosquito bite. It is a seasonal disease, most prominent in areas with rice and paddy fields. So what are the prominent clinical features? So there are three phases. First is prodromal stage, second is acute encephalitic stage, third is post encephalitic stage or sequelae. So this is the three stages. So the first stage is prodromal stage, that occurs in first 7 days, and here fever with coryza will be present. Second is acute encephalitic stage, that in that lasts for 3 to 6 days, and it is responsible. At this stage we can see raised intracranial tension, convulsion, sympathetic parasympathetic involvement, focal neurological deficit, hemiplegia, quadriplegia, hearing and visual field defects. Next is post encephalitic stage or sequelae. At this stage we can see residual neurological deficit. So what is the mortality? Mortality is 9 to 10 days from the onset of the disease. So there is a chance of death after almost 9 to 10 days. Case fatality rate is 20 to 40%, and the investigation of choice is IgM ELISA. So next is the prevention. How can we prevent this disease? So if this is the man, and if this is Japanese encephalitis, one way of preventing is to prevent the entry of Japanese encephalitis virus entering the human. So how can we prevent this, the organism preventing the human? How can we prevent this? Through the vaccination. That is one way. Second is, if the Culex mosquito, if we can prevent, we can stop the Culex mosquito, we can stop the multiplication of the Culex mosquito, that also can prevent the Japanese encephalitis. So what are the two methods? One is vaccination, second is integrated vector management. So what is the Japanese encephalitis vaccine? So there are two types of vaccines are available. One is killed and one is live. Killed, there are two types, Beijing and Nakayama strain. And live one, there is SA 14-14-14-2. This is the only strain used in India. Next is the vaccination schedule of Japanese encephalitis. According to National Immunization Program, first dose is given in 9 months and second dose is given between 16 to 24 months. And the diluent used in this vaccine is phosphate buffer, since Japanese encephalitis vaccine is in the powdered form. So the gap between the two doses must be 3 months at least. In case of non-immunized children, what we have to do? In case of non-immunized children, can be given to the children who is less than 15 years of age in endemic areas. And what is the dose of Japanese encephalitis vaccine? It is 0.5 ml subcutaneous in left upper arm. In case of age less than 3 years, it should be 0.5 ml. If it is more than 3 years, then it should be 1 ml. So these are important. These two slides are very important questions related to vaccination. Next is emporiatrics. It is the study of disease in travelers. So if it is travel of which is more than 2 weeks, then Japanese encephalitis live vaccine for a healthy adult who is more than 15 years shall be given on the 0th day, 7th day and 20th day. So it should be given at least 2 weeks before itself, because the dose is on 0th day, 7th day and 28th day. If the person is frequently traveling, then the person has to vaccinate every 3 years if the person is a frequent traveler. So what is the integrated vector management? So we know that the mosquito which is responsible for this Japanese encephalitis is Culex mosquito. So we know that its flight range is very high, and so that what we have to do is, first we can do is the anti-larval methods. We can kill the larva. Another method is anti-adult. So there are two techniques, spray and fogging. If it is like ULV fogging, then it should at least cover 2 to 3 villages, because we know that Culex mosquitoes flight range is very high. And in anti-adult for spraying and all, we use Fe, nitrothione and malathione sprays can be used. So that is about Japanese encephalitis.